What? What?
Because I was thinking the same thing. We started to record.
Oh, you already started
I
recording?
already started
Oh,
recording.
it's on.
It's on.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know what songs are gonna play, so but so far I've been enjoying the selection. Um, Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Namaste, Ashe, 13 Love.
Yeah, I gotta wash some things off.
I am Madi Torres, Hashim El Bey, aka SEG13.
I'm Solution 1-3. Y'all know me. I'm the guy with the sage, sending love.
Sending you lots and lots of love.
Yeah, it might look like a barbecue. I might need to.
We
Do
got
something. I
the
might need to put
we
that in
got
there.
the sage going, y'all. Cause okay, this is a computer doctor's update. The last time that I talked about the computer doctors, for those of you who do not know, we had a lawsuit last year with a company in Colton, California called Computer Doctors. And we took the MacBook Pro to get a keyboard replaced, and the computer came back damaged completely to where it's not usable at this time. So we go to court 3 times, and the third time we won a judgment. We have sued for $5,000, won a judgment of $1,500. They appealed it, and so we went to court today. When we went to court, their reason for appeal was to say that um, Mambi Yang, the lady that has been harassing our page on here on Visions of Emotions YouTube, was not the owner to Computer Doctors, that it was another guy. So now, um, now this guy is saying that no, it's not her, it's him. So I ended up suing the both of them.
You talking about the guy with the big afro, the lopsided afro?
Yeah.
We don't know his name.
Yeah, exactly. So so we go today because they're appealing. You know, they for the $1,500. They go back to a clause on their contract that says that we have to go to arbitration. And for those of you that don't know, because this is something that I had to learn along the way, arbitration is just a mediation group that will help you settle the dispute um, without having to go to court. And they put that in their contract so that if there is not a service like that available to you, they basically get off.
It's a get out of jail free.
Yeah.
It's an escape clause.
Right.
If you don't want to be ethical or moral, or if you don't want to be a provider of great business. That's pretty much what it is, and to continue to function. It's really been, yeah, anyway. Go ahead.
So they had, when we went to court again today, they brought up the clause once again. That was one of the things that they were going to say is about that clause, yeah, and about Mambi Yang not being the owner.
Yeah, she not the girlfriend either, or the. I mean, it has been utterly disappointing to see the fiasco that just a simple property damage case that could easily have been rectified if that was the business owner's really
if it was their
motivation.
intention, if
Yeah,
they
but
did good business.
I have to say that they're crooks. I mean, at this point, it has totally. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm in a relationship with these people, seeing them manipulate the law at these times and be able to get out of it. But we're going back to the clause in the contract, the escape clause.
So the escape clause in the contract, and mind you, if you guys look back at the videos, the computer doctors videos in Colton, California, you will see the documentation that we put together of all of the things that have occurred thus far.
Yes.
And so I was just completely prepared, have video footage, everything, of everything. I mean, we took the computer over there and they completely damaged the computer.
Yeah.
So this is all this is about.
Per Apple. We
Right.
took the computer to Apple, and Apple says, did we put that? Did we put
We still have the
assessment?
video. We
Well,
still have the video.
well, yeah. Well, we took it to Apple, and they wrote out a description that the computer is totally damaged. It is completely destroyed, and has to be totally renewed to a whole degree of renewal.
So today we did not get the opportunity to even go back to that situation and state the case because they went back to that clause, this arbitration clause. Well, it turns out that the arbitration clause that they put on their contract is fraudulent.
Fraudulent. It doesn't even exist.
Right.
But that tells you right there that their intent is to be straight crooks. We're looking to get. Okay, the first time we went to court, they were playing the switcheroo on who was the business owner, just to get out of who would be able to have to accept accountability for the wrongdoing. Then they came up with this whole other incident about a clause in a contract that they have prepared. It's fraudulent. They know it's fraudulent. It don't even exist. This is in their contract. That's why I have to say that I'm not the person that wants to judge or assess you, but the computer doctors, aka Mambiang, aka Weird Wop Afro, they are crooks. Period. Yeah, because they crooks.
And, you know, what this has been for me has been something where I've gotten an opportunity to really go inside and look at how the justice system works.
Yeah.
And the justice system is so ratchet that the people that really work well in that system are the crooked ass crooks.
Psychopaths.
Because it really is all about money. You know, we went there today. They dismissed the case without prejudice, so that means that we're going back in. And
didn't even review it though.
Yes, we're going back in.
The judge didn't even review the case today.
Right.
He just looked at the fraudulent. He looked at a fraudulent piece of contract that he said it was pretty much fraudulent, didn't he?
Well, he was saying he was looking and he couldn't find the place of where it was that they claimed that they but he would not dismiss it.
Why not say that that's some bullshit? Like why don't you say as a great judge, if that's what this judicial system is? But it's just really not that, y'all. I mean, to know that something is fraudulent and to just go ahead and let that be the deciding factor in the case, that tells you right there that the judicial system is pretty much
the judicial system is completely fraudulent, and it is not a system that I agree with, and that is why I am Mari Torres Hashim El Bey. I am claiming my nationality as a original Moor, a Caribbean Moor from Borinquen. I am a Taino, so I know my rights. I know who I am, and this is all for that purpose of really being able to navigate in this system that is crashing down.
Yeah, and that's something to celebrate. That's something to most definitely celebrate, because to be pushed to the point of knowing that someone totally destroyed your property, and to see them, they got an attitude in court. I mean, they are totally lying in regards to some property that you totally respected. I mean, to have to hold your chi and not smash through somebody's face and put your fist through somebody's guts, it's very challenging to know that I do have to love them, on some real other page, because it was to the point that I was literally shaking in there just hearing them lie. And I'm not here for this to gain an advantage. So that's why this is so very passionate, and I hope that this type of information is hitting home with everybody, to be engaged and understand what's going on, and truly confront it.
I will say this. I am very grateful for the experience. I know that the only people that it's going to connect to are the people that have been affected by this system, and very soon it will be very many. So it's about really being equipped with information.
Yes.
I would definitely like to, on this video, give a major recommendation for people to check out rvbaypublications.com. This is for all people, for all people to claim who they are, to claim their nationality, and so that they could live by the laws that we are truly supposed to live by.
Yes.
Going to court today was an eye opener of what this system does to its people. We went there today, and it was a complete waste of time, because the judge was not concerned, or the man that was up there, because he ain't no judge, was not concerned about any of the situation at all. He was looking at a clause and decided that that was his way to roll it on over, and so that's what happened. But you know, then I have to get out of myself and look at it on the other side and know that everything that happens in my life is for my highest good 100% of the time. So I have to look at it for what it is. So what I learned was that the clause that they had in their contract is fraudulent, and so now I get to go back in there again and, you know, do this all over again and be able to navigate it in a different way, but still knowing I have no expectation at all of this justice system, because it is corrupt. It was designed corrupt. It will remain corrupt until it erupts, which is what's happening now. So this is just a matter of us having the information so that we're able to navigate through the system, because we are still here in the matrix. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, in order for you to really develop something different, you have to know what it is. And so if you are touched by an experience that has to do with having to deal with the law, you already know what this law is, and that there really is one true law. If you haven't researched that, please research universal law, because that is the law of the land, and that is the law that that is the law that the Constitution says we're supposed to exist in. So we have to start holding people accountable by holding them accountable in our own lives, and that's what I'm learning through this process. And it was really interesting, because
I saw the passion in you.
Yes, emotions are very real.
I saw the passion in you.
And for me, that was a challenge, because I wanted to cuss out that motherfucking judge. I wanted to just go off on his ass.
Yeah.
And I just want to thank Most High and all of the frequencies that connect with me, that keep me grounded, because it's a situation when you're sitting there and you're watching somebody lie. It's like, okay, all I'm saying is, you ruined my computer. Can you fix it? Can you do something about it? And that was never done. The first attempt that we made to contact these people about our computer being ruined, what they did was they started harassing us.
We got disrespected.
And we got completely disrespected. So I'm thinking, all right, then we got to go to the law.
I'm thinking I felt like this was some old Facebook. I said, they acting like Facebook.
Yeah.
This is no need for, we're business. We're clients that came into your business with our property and trusted you with it, and you destroyed it, and then you disrespect us when we just ask you to be accountable.
Yeah, and it's like, that's what happens when you're used to dealing with other businesses that know how to do business. You do expect a certain kind of communication and a certain kind of reciprocation from the people that you're doing business with. But this is just really was not the case at all. So we had to go to court, and I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna do this. You know, this is the legal way.
Yeah,
this is the right way.
This is the top way.
And
this is the right way.
I always knew, you know, that I had a thing for, you know, I've always had a thing for justice. Always, always, always. And I know that it just does not exist here.
You know what justice is? These hot ones. These hot ones.
So,
that's what justice is, right there.
So in going through this experience, I completely was like, all right, I could do this, and I wanted to be on point with everything. So I had all of my documents, all of my evidence, my receipts, everything.
Yeah.
And it didn't matter, because, you know, in this system, they shuffle you in and out. It's about money. See, these people still got paid. The so-called judge still got paid. The so-called people that work in the, you know, in the bailiffs.
The judge makes the lunch on time, because he just went with the funky little fraudulent clause in the contract that my man with the WAP Afro prepared. So you said anyway.
Yeah.
That's pretty much where we at with the
Yeah.
judicial system and